Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. My name is Shrujna and today we are with Dr. Soumya, who is one of the leading gynecologists in the city, and also let's meet MD of Soumya Hospitals. Let's talk to her. Hello ma'am, how are you?
I'm good, Srujana. How are you?
I'm so good after seeing you.
Thank you.
Doctor, in what all factors does breast changes in its sizes?
Okay. The breast usually has hormonal changes. When does this hormonal changes occur? First is during the puberty. There is growth in the breast tissue because of the hormonal changes. The breast changes, the breast increases in size in the puberty. Next is pregnancy, during her pregnancy, and lactation, because she has to support the baby, she has to feed the baby, the breast size increases. After lactation, the breast size for some women decreases for lightly, and after that during menopause. Then also there are a lot of changes in the hormones, so the breast becomes fibrous. More than that, there is lot of accumulation of the fibrous tissue, and the breast becomes more fibrous during the menopause because of the loss of the estrogen hormone. And other than that, the breast changes may be during abnormal changes during puberty due to the irregular hormone changes. There may be small fibroids in the breast in the teenagers. It's most common in the teenagers because the hormone changes are there. For them, they may be developing fibrous changes. As a woman is in the reproductive age group, and after she's reaching the perimenopausal age group, due to the hormone change, she may be having fibrocystic also. The breast has more fibrous and cystic changes, so she may be having pain in the breast. In that also, we get her a scan if there is any lump or any gland is there which is inflamed, or that we can get in the scan. Or above 35 we are doing mammogram also. In that, any neoplastic changes are there, neovascular changes are there, we can see. If the lump is big, we'll get a FNAC, fine needle aspiration cytology. If the tissue is normal, benign or malignant, it is cancerous or not, because breast cancers are fast growing. So in order to screen the woman, we do the scans and the mammogram. If any abnormal are there, FNAC and biopsy also we take. Other than FNAC, we can take biopsy and send, and depending upon that, oncosurgeons will treat. And other than puberty, in the reproductive age group, women, when there is during the premenstrual cycle, premenstrual days, a week before her menses, there is decrease in the estrogen hormone. So during that period also, there is lot of accumulation of water in the breast tissue. She may be having tender breasts. And other than that, if we speak of, she may be having bloating, mood swings, anxiety, depression, and all these things are common. If some say it is because of B6 deficiency also, so we try to supplement the girls or women with B6 B complex, and we also give this Evion, vitamin E, to reduce the fibrous tissue formation in the breast.
Please explain us about PMS, which is short for premenstrual syndrome.
Yes. Okay. PMS is premenstrual syndrome. This is what happens just before the menses, just a week before the menses. During this time, there is a fall in the estrogen hormone in the body. So this estrogen and progesterone, both there is fall, but more than that, the absence of estrogen is important here. So in this time, there is a decrease in the serotonin hormone in the brain also. So due to this serotonin hormone decrease, there is a lot of mood swings, mental disturbances. They are irritable, they cry with small things, and women tend to cry more during the premenstrual time. And they may be having tenderness in their breasts, they may be having bloating, some may be having constipation, some may be having oral ulcers also. These are all usually observed in these women. But most of the women experience premenstrual syndrome in their lifetime.
Okay.
Most commonly, this is seen. And for this, it is important to identify whether we are having premenstrual syndrome. Are we becoming disturbed during the premenstrual time?
Yes.
Are we having any signs like breast tenderness, bloating, weight gain during the weight gain, and other mood swings, depression, and other things? If it is there,
So doctor, how to detect if we are having PMS?
yes, we have to see for 1 or 2 months or 3 months. We have to observe. Are we having tenderness in the breast? That we are feeling heaviness in our breast, or we are emotionally disturbed during this time? Are we getting emotionally very tired, or we are not able to take any decisions properly during this time? We are feeling lethargic, and things like bloating are also there. So if we approach a gynecologist, they will be able to help you. And during this time, it is observed that the B6 levels or the B complex pyridoxine levels are decreased. So supplementation of pyridoxine, and other than that, vitamin E is always given to this woman. And if this is becoming a problem, we sometimes advise them to have yoga or relaxation exercises. Exercises also increase serotonin levels. So we advise them to have relaxation exercises, warm up, and light exercises, whatever they prefer, to regularly do, so that they can control themselves and have stability. Other breast things, we give supplements to them, and other than that, we give them omega 3 fatty acids also to decrease the inflammation in the body.
So doctor, I have a very minimal doubt. So once this PMS gets treated, are there any chances of reoccurrence?
Yeah, there is always chances of reoccurrence, because this is just a couple of symptoms we are seeing. We are grouping them as premenstrual. These symptoms like breast pain and headaches and mood swings, these which come before the menses, and some may last after the first week of menses also, some may last. If there are again hormonal changes in the body, if there is sudden increase in the weight, or if their hormones are not regular and they are not having regular menses, the menses is irregular, disturbance in their menses, and they are using any hormones to postpone the period or anything also, there is always a chance of getting PMS again. So as and when if she is feeling, she may take the supplements.
Yes.
And if it is disturbing her routine life, she has to go consult the doctor and consult them if this breast pain or tenderness is normal, or any mass she is having any mass in her breast. After examination, after doctor examines her, she will get a scan, and if nothing abnormal is found, she can be assured it's just PMS.
Thank you so much, doctor, for your valuable time and also on discussing very important topics.
Thank you.
So viewers, thank you so much for watching this video.